My name is Gakii. I'm 23 years old. I run a social enterprise called An Honest Intention. It's a locally registered NGO. We were registered about 3 years ago. What we do, initially when it started, it was pure NGO. So we'd, go to a school, do a needs assessment, we'd find textbooks. The issues were like no textbooks, no teachers, the teachers are demotivated. So we do things like a book drive, or we throw a concert to raise money for those particular needs. But eventually we found it wasn't sustainable, so we tried to change the business model. And so now what we do is that we set up businesses in the schools which we support. For example, we'll set up a sewing factory to be able to generate revenue for the school. So actually what we do now is set up business enterprises for schools in the slum. My passion, I don't know, I'm bothered by social injustice. I feel like where you're born or which school you go to shouldn't just determine how your life kind of turns out. So that's why we try and improve the quality of education in the schools we support, because I'm a believer of education being the way to success. So that's sort of like where my passion comes from. And also I'm an entrepreneur at heart. So the fact that my purpose and my entrepreneurial spirit kind of meet somewhere halfway, that was fantastic. The lows were like my age. For example, when I set up, I was 19. It's hard to be a 19-year-old with a purpose because people look at you like, what do you know about anything? Even my parents at some point were really wondering they thought I had lost it at some point. So age, and then also just kind of learning on the go because, well, I'm 19, I don't really know much. I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. So it's been a learning process, growing, and yeah. Also, it's been hard to get resources, not just financial. Of course, financial has been an issue, but also, the human resource, because if you're going to get people on board, you need to know how you're going to sustain them. So how do you sustain a PR person who's well experienced and who's going to take the organization where it needs to go? So there have been challenges like those. On the other side though, I think other than, for example, getting an award, Top 25 under 25, as a result of my organization, I'm part of the Youth Senate of Kenya. I'm the Cabinet Secretary for Trade and Entrepreneurship. But I think the greatest high of all would have to be going to the school and seeing my kids, I call them my kids, seeing my kids, being able to study uninterrupted, seeing the quality of education generally improving slowly by slowly. I mean, that's amazing. You can't really compare that to any financial or recognition. My relationship with Chase Bank has been an interesting one. I did not bank at Chase before the Top 25 Under 25 award, but after that award, they kind of took us under their wings. They sponsored our Centonomy classes, which was basically a 13-week training course in business, the basic principles of business, be it marketing, be it structure, be it I don't know, you name it, legal, debt versus equity, so the basic principles of that. So that was my first interaction with Chase Bank. And there's been a lot of mentorship where they get their clients to come and mentor us as young entrepreneurs. So it's been absolutely amazing, and we keep learning new things all the time we come to Chase.